do this.
Welcome back, family. New comic book day. Yes. All right. And we have today is August 21st. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let me just jump right into this. We got to just jump right into the categories here. I was thinking about something and now I'm trying to refocus my brain and it's not quite working. So we have 25 Perez already checking in. How's it going? And Tito the Alien has landed. Robert Monroe Jr., good evening, Rich, my fellow coconuts. Happy new comic book day. Yes, same to you, my friend. And Meatwab #1 coming in already, too. Yes. Today that's above average day. I got myself 11 books. And what's been really nice is this week here in Georgia has been the oven has been turned off, if you know what I mean. It's high or closer, like 87 to 90 with low humidity and clear skies. It's actually been really nice. So I'm regretting not having more vacation time, but then again, you got to give 2 weeks notice. Who knew? But what's even better than nice weather is nice free comic books. Okay. So that's the weirdest segue ever, but what the heck? You don't care. You just want to win some books, right? Okay. Let's take a look at the books that we have up for grabs this week in case you forgot. Boom. Stinker Buns checking in. Farts, I forgot to comment, but I would have just said spin again. Anyhow, well, I mean, you want to re-roll it? I mean, type in a comment real quick. I haven't drawn. I mean, I could hit click, draw, pull again. Right now, there's 17 comments. I'll just wait to see if it says 18. But more importantly, Stinker Buns, and you said that you saw Wolverine, Deadpool Wolverine. You haven't told us if you liked it. We want to know. Inquiring minds. This week, we've got the 4 books up for grabs. We have the Spider Society #1. We have the World by Night, the Saturday morning red band version. Signed, sealed, delivered. It'll be yours. Also up for grabs. We have Guilt Frame. I believe that's from Boombox, I think. No, Dark Horse. Dark Horse. It's a square bound book, and actually I can see the name and logo on the side. So, you're getting some serious pages in that. And in my opinion, one of the best covers of 2024. We have DC versus the Vampires, World War V. This is the Steve Beach variant. And oh my God, I love this cover. And the way that this works, guys, is simple. If you're new to the channel, is you have to make sure that you watch the show each week. I mean, even if you just watch a minute of it, that's really, I can't tell, but Santa Claus knows. But you have to watch it, at least make a comment on the replay. If you're here during a live show, it's great. We love you having you here in the chat and talking, but the random comment generator that we use only pulls the comments from the replay. So if you're here during a live stream, make sure when the live stream ends 30 seconds later or whatever, it's available on YouTube. Just click it. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like on that video, and drop a comment. Even the word hi gets you in. It pulls you into the random comment generator. Fantastic. Now, if I pull your name as a winner, you have to contact me on Instagram. Okay, and this is important because there have been winners that have not contacted me, and I can't verify that you've won. I don't know what your picks are. I can't send you anything. So if you're wondering if you've missed any recent shows, and I try to keep it for at least a month, and after a month goes, I take the 4 books that you had a choice of and put it into the Patreon pull box. I don't say you have to watch it in the first 24 hours, but within 4 weeks, I think that's fair. If you see, oh my God, I won. Well, regardless what your choice is, you still have to go to Team Ohana Family on Instagram, scrolling right down on the bottom there. See it? There it goes. And just contact me. Send me a message saying, hey, I am so-and-so. I won the video. This is my choice. What are the choices? Okay, if you're in the United States, in the continental United States, because shipping gets a little bit crazy. If you're just a YouTuber and you're subscribed, pick 2 out of 4 books of the ones that I showed already. Say you want them, send me your address, I send it to you. If you're a YouTube member for $3 a month, or a Patreon member, the link is in the description, for $3 a month, and you win, You pick 3 out of the 4 books. If you're a YouTube member and a Patreon member, it's like doubly supporting the channel. You get all 4 books. Now, if you're outside the United States, okay, since it doesn't pay to spend $40 in shipping to send you $10 worth of books, you contact me on Instagram and say, "Hey, I take PayPal, I take Venmo, I take Cash App. Here's my email address. I'll send you $15." This way, you go to the comic book store and you can get whatever you want. You can go to Kmart, get whatever you want, yeah, or Walmart. I don't think they have Kmart's anymore. You can go buy yourself a half of a pair of jeans. Okay. And if you are in the continent of the United States and you're like, look, I got all 4 of those books, or I'm just not interested in them. I'd rather have the $15. I'll do that too. That's fine. And there have been quite a number of people that have done that. Like, I got those already. I read them. They're cool. Or I'm just not interested. I do have my eye on another book that costs X amount. I would love to have $15 towards it. That actually makes me happy knowing that I'm helping you acquire a bigger book. That's cool. So, courtesy of Team Ohana, we're going to help you out and send you the $15. So, again, continent of the United States, $15 cash, or 2/3/4 books, depending upon your membership level. Outside the United States, $15. Now, if we break our record for comments, individual comments, which stands at 22 comments on any video, regardless of, even if you're just a subscriber, you get all 4 books. And if you take the cash option, I'm upping it to 20. And when we set a new record, then that'll be the next plateau. So let's get to the drawing. And I told Stinker Buns that I would give him an extra minute or so. So let's see. That's the link. You go back down here. Now 3 plus 7 is 10. Get comments. It's still at 17. I don't know if he made any. I mean, like he said, all he's going to say is roll again. So let's just jump right into it anyway. Make this big. All right. So good luck to all the people have a chance to win. And here we go. And today's winner is Chuck 4905. Missed last week, but I'm back. Well, you picked the right week to come back because you have won. Congratulations, Chuck G. And I know that we've communicated in the past on Instagram, but still the same rules apply. I have to get that message from you on Instagram, Team Ohana Family, to verify to me that you've seen this video. And then you just tell me your choices. You know how that works. Congratulations. You know what? I'm going to just take a quick look at something. I can get back to the screen. There we go. We'll do that. I want to check something. You're going to have to see it too. Sorry. Okay. I just like to double check and read all the names, especially when it's a name I see all the time, to see if they are a member. So that way I know in advance if they're getting 2, 3, or 4. Or $15. But we did have 17 comments. We did have a good number, just didn't break that number of 22. All right. So let me just show those books one more time, so everybody knows what was up for grabs this week. Come on, you know you want to. There you go. So we've got the Spider Society. We have the Werewolf by Night Red Band edition with the Saturday morning cartoon variant. We have Guilt Frame. It's a one-shot, if I'm not mistaken, or is it one out of 2 or something. It's a square-bound, big, thick book. And, of course, the DC versus Vampires World War V, #1, the Steve Beach cover. All great books. Congratulations, sir. So, how's everybody going? I mean, has everybody, including Stinker Buns, seen Deadpool versus Wolverine yet? Has anybody seen it more than once? And if so, what's the next book that your next movie that you're looking forward to? Personally, I can't tell if I'm looking forward to Craven or not. I had such a negative thought about how it was going to be, but the trailer looks good. Not great, but good. What's scary is I've seen other movies where the trailer looks good and it, the movie itself wasn't good. I mean, Morbius looked like it had a good trailer. Yeah, I don't think the Madam Web one even had a good trailer. So, what did you think about it, Sinker Buns? I want to know. Come on, Garrett. You got to tell us, man. While we're waiting for him to mention anything, I'm going to remind everybody to please check out Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics and the Comic Vet and help support Comics Curing Cancer. Comics Curing Cancer even has its own page on Instagram. Okay. And we've got a challenge going out there. We want to see some people donate some really cool books or um, artwork or services or something. Try to really make yourself stand out in the crowd, and know that when we break $50,000 this year to help the American Cancer Society, that you had a big part of it. Okay. And if you are one of the major contributors, and I thought I was like one of the best, but I've seen some of his videos of some of the other stuff that people are giving in. Dude gave in somebody sent in a signed copy of Punisher first appearance. I'm like, come on, man. They're not fair. Nice. And it presents really nicely too. But I'm hoping I'm still in the running to get another coin for a significant contributor award for Comics Curing Cancer. Nice. I'm so proud of this. This is like one of the things I'm most proud of. Boom. Solid. And I didn't even have to do breakdancing in the Olympics for this. All right, enough goofiness. Let's get to the books that I got this week. Where did I put the book? Oh, there you go. I got this stack. I got that stack. I give it a 7. Okay. I give it a 7. Mediocre plot that was strung along by fan service. Yes. But it was funny, and I definitely need to see it again. Okay. I don't know how packed your movie theater was, and I'm going to assume at this point that everybody who really wanted to see it has seen it by now. But when I saw it on opening night, there were a few things that made, like I was really fan service wise, I loved it. The Flame On instead of Avengers Assemble, or I could do this all day. I laughed out loud. I was not expecting that at all. But when Blade came in the room, I screamed, yes. I mean, nothing against Mahershala Ali, but I'm sorry, that's Wesley Snipes' Blade. Period. Period. So anyway, I haven't seen it a second time yet, but I'm looking forward to Venom 3. I'm still on the fence about Craven, and I may be obligated. I laughed at the proposal. Not following you on that one. Not sure. I don't know if I'm not really crazy about a live action Lilo and Stitch based on how Disney has butchered all the other live actions. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. All right. I got you. You understand why he had no, he did not regenerate, right? When he was shot, you know why he didn't regenerate? Because in his universe, he was Steve, the sidekick. And Dogpool is the Deadpool in that universe. And I didn't figure that out. Somebody else told me that, and I was like, "Oh, makes sense." All right, let's get into some books. Yeah, again, Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, exactly. That was that was me, but louder. That's what I was louder. Makes sense though. The Lilo and Stitch live action movie, though, Sophie, the daughter of the store manager, and who I call my grandchild now because she says I'm her favorite customer. I'm sorry, she's my favorite 7-year-old. So we're both Stitch fanatics. So probably going to get together with Sophie and her parents to go see Lilo and Stitch. Hopefully opening night. We'll see how it goes. And I just hope they don't kill my boy, man. Like not kill, but dishonor, disrespect. There we go. All right, no more disrespecting though. We're going to get into some comic books here. Let me get a couple up on the stand here so we can discuss them. Put that one up. We'll put that one up, and that should hold me for switching the camera. So that way you can't see the mess completely that's on the floor behind it. Okay, so right out the gate, we're getting from Image Comics Stand Still #1. I think this is an 8-part series. This is a thick book. You can't tell by when you pre-order it, but I think this is like 48 or 64 pages. It's thick. Was not expecting that. No, it's probably 48. But it's not a square bound. I don't know how good it is. We can have a lot of pages of garbage, or you can have less pages of really great quality stuff like Saga. But we'll see how Stand Still pans out. And Osagi Yojimbo, this is, oh shoot, I forgot the name of it. The Crow. But this is part 5 of 5. This is a finale, but I just loved this Stan Sakai cover so much that I had to order this just to have the cover in the collection. It's beautiful watercolors here. So that's a book I didn't read. I didn't read or buy the other 4. It's just when I see, like I said, beautiful artwork, and I haven't gotten to the point of actually ordering and buying real original art. I'll have to do that. So we got issue number 2, both copies. I think it's an A and a B of Epitaphs from the Abyss #2. To go with my Epitaphs from the Abyss #1, which I still haven't read and is sitting right here on the table. But also very disturbing colors in the original EC flavor. From Boom Studios, we're breaking out the Berserker face full of bullets. You know, that guy kind of resembles Keanu Reeves. I don't know if they intended that. So for DC, it was actually a pretty light week. I saw on the pre-order, there was nothing really that I thought was fantastic. So I just went with a #1 of a Black Label, which was Jenny Sparks #1. You know, sometimes those Black Label books have some good stories in them, but that's the only DC book that I got this week. The only one that I was really interested in. Moving over to Marvel for the last 5 books, we have, of course, Venom War Carnage #1. I think at this point it's getting hard to tell all the different Venom / Carnage / Venom War / Carnage War / this and that books. It's getting a little bit tedious, but it was a #1, so I picked it up. Why not? The Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual #1. So just remember, if you are subscribed to a book, you do not get the annuals. You have to purchase those separately or pre-order them separately. And let's see, we have the cover A of the Predator versus Black Panther #1. But I got this one because it was just too dang cute, and the caption was too dang cute. It was the Scotty Young variant, which the caption reads, "I'm going to get to the chopper." And the last book of the week we have is the Wolverine Revenge #1, the Red Band. Yeah. Which it'll probably be another book that I don't open and keep it sealed until such time as I don't. I don't know. So that is actually all I wound up getting today, but it's still a good solid 11 books. So still waiting for Robert to type in because he usually gets some good variants. So I'd like to know which variants he picked up. He's a variant magnet. You know, some guys are chick magnets. Nah, he's a variant magnet. It's okay. I don't attract chicks or variants. So maybe I could attract some variant chick. That's a thought. So in case anybody's new to the channel and is wondering what I'm doing, I'm getting all my books out of the way from that little stand that I show, so I can put up and show you this week's giveaway that you can win on next week's show. That's right. I give you a full week to watch this show and subscribe, like, and drop a comment on the replay. It's very important that you do that. I think I got a little banner for that too. Aha. You know, all these little banners and tickers, Greg did all of these. I still have them. I feel wrong in trying to modify them in any way. And there it is. I have little stacks all over the place of unclaimed winnings. You know, it's funny because people watch the show They like it. They leave a comment. But they didn't. They don't go to Instagram and I don't hear in any other way that's um hey, I don't have Instagram or what. It's like they never saw that they won. So I kind of try to give a reminder, guys. It's right in the beginning of each video. So do you think you might have won? You want to watch the first couple minutes of each video just to see if you were the name? You can fast forward to see that blue screen. All right. So let's show off this week's possible winnings for somebody's going to win. Whether they claim it or not is their business, but somebody's going to win. Again, if you are just a standard YouTuber that happens to be subscribed to the channel, make sure that you drop a comment on the replay. And when I pull the name next week, you reach out to me on Instagram at Team Ohana Family and tell me which 2 out of these 4 books, I know you only see it the 2 at the moment, but there'll be 2 more in a second, which 2 out of 4 you would like. And if you're in the continental United States, or no matter where you are on the planet, if you'd prefer to have $15 PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo to you, just you go right ahead. If we break 22 individual comments, which is our record, no matter who you are, you're going to get all 4 books or $20. There's so much cool shit between the beginning and the end that they forget. Well, that's awful flattering of you, sir. So the first 2 choices, we've got our independents. I try to get 1 Marvel, 1 DC, and 2 independents to have as choices. Sometimes there aren't any great ones from one or the other, so I substitute with something else. But we've got Berserker #1 and Stand Still #1. It's a Berserker Face Full of Bullets and the Stand Still #1 of the 8-part series. Remember that super thick book. From the DC, well, since I only bought 1, it's kind of not much of a surprise. I picked up an extra copy of the Black Label Jenny Sparks #1 for you to peruse. And for my pick for the Marvels, since I had 1 last week, I was going for 1 again this week. We have Wolverine Revenge #1, the Red Band edition. Nice Capullo there on the cover. So, all right. So again, if you're just a subscriber, 2 out of 4 or $15. If you're a YouTube member or a Patreon member, link is in the description for the Patreon. You win, you pick 3 out of 4. And if you are a member of both YouTube and Patreon members, not just subscriber, but members, then you can get all 4 books. So I'm looking forward to pulling next week's winner for some lucky person. I would actually love it if I pulled it for somebody who has never won before. Nothing against the people that have won, but I just like to share it a little bit. That's the only other rule that I have, is that you can't win 2 weeks in a row. So like next week, Chuck G can't win. Not trying to be mean to him. It's just, I want everybody to have an equal chance, That's about it, guys. Unless there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, I'm going to wrap it up so I can input into Cover Price the books that I bought this week, and so I can keep my inventory, because you can do a full inventory with values and everything on Cover Price. Keep my value up to date. I have a unboxing that I'm going to be recording when a package arrives tomorrow. And just in case you missed it, my appearance on Only Slabs will be November 9th, not Labor Day weekend. Just, miscommunication, but it's all good. It gives me a chance to get some more books with this book that I'm got coming in tomorrow, graded and ready for the show. So everything happens for a reason. Nervous about that one. More than I was for the Vampirella. How about that? Okay, guys. Got another package headed your way on set. My way? Oh, dude. Nobody supports this channel as much as Stinker Buns. Jeez. Member of both YouTube and Patreon. And when he wins, he refuses to take the books. He has us re-roll and give it to somebody else. And I know what he's doing with this. Believe me, he ain't sending me something. He's sending you guys something, because he just loves a family. Family-oriented guy. He's nice. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you for joining. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below on the replay to get entered into the drawing. Click on those notifications so you know when more videos are dropping. And Comics Curing Cancer. Make sure you support it, please. I really, Rob's Fast Acts of Comics, Comic Vet. Check them all out. Great shows. Only Slabs every Saturday. Great show. Best giveaway box in the industry on YouTube. Okay. It really, really is. You don't have to pay a single dime. Don't have to join anything. Just have to be there. He draws from it 3 times, usually like 7 books each time. I've seen bangers come out of this box. It's sick. It's sick. Guys, thank you for joining. Till I see you in the next video, though. Mahalo.